Citroën. It is a French car brand founded on June 4th, 1919 by André Citroën. The company is headquartered in France, and André Citroën graduated from the École Polytechnique in 1900. Citroën is owned by Stellantis, one of the largest automobile groups in France and Europe.
Friday. Friday is the fifth day of the week, between Thursday and Saturday. In many countries, Friday is considered the final working day of the traditional work week and is often associated with relaxation, social activities, and the beginning of the weekend. Friday is considered unlucky in some cultures. This is particularly so in maritime circles. Perhaps the most enduring sailing superstition is that it is unlucky to begin a voyage on a Friday. In the 19th century, William Henry Smith described Friday in his nautical lexicon, the Sailor's Word Book, as a day avoided by sailors for setting sail due to long-standing superstitions and traditions.
Iceland. It is a 1942 American musical film directed by H. Bruce Humberstone and released on August 12, 1942, with distribution by 20th Century Fox. Fox reteamed their two leads and director from the previous year's Sun Valley Serenade and set the story during the contemporary American Marine landing and occupation of Iceland in 1941. John Payne had previously played a Marine into the Shores of Tripoli, also directed by Humberstone. Among the songs featured in the film are There Will Never Be Another You and You Can't Say No to a Soldier. The Monégasque Anthem, also known as A Marcia de Munigu, is the national anthem of Monaco. It was composed on November 8, 1817, and officially adopted in 1848. The anthem is traditionally known in French as Hymne Monégasque. Théophile Belando de Castro wrote the French lyrics and composed the music for the first version of the anthem in 1841 as a tribute of loyalty to the Prince of Monaco and the princely family.
The Horse in Motion. It was the first American film. Created, developed, directed, produced, edited, filmed, cinematographed, and distributed by Edward Muybridge, it was released on June 15, 1878. Muybridge's work was commissioned by Leland Stanford, the industrialist, former governor of California, and horseman, who was interested in horse gait analysis. Stanford was personally convinced that contemporary depictions of running horses portrayed the animal incorrectly.
Windows XP. Developed by Microsoft, Windows XP is a major release of the Microsoft Windows operating system family. It was released to manufacturing on August 24, 2001, became generally available on October 25, 2001, and remained supported through May 14, 2019 for embedded editions. Windows XP was bundled with Internet Explorer 6, Outlook Express 6, Windows Messenger, and MSN Explorer. The operating system introduced many networking improvements, including Internet Connection Firewall, Internet Connection Sharing with UPnP integration, NAT Traversal APIs, Quality of Service support, IPv6 and Teredo tunneling, Background Intelligent Transfer Service, BITS, extended fax features, network bridging, peer-to-peer networking, support for most DSL modems, IEEE 802.11 Wi-Fi auto-configuration and roaming, TAPI 3.1, and networking over Firewire. The system also introduced remote assistance and remote desktop, allowing users to connect to computers remotely over local networks or the internet to access files, applications, printers and devices, or to receive technical help. Additional improvements were made to IntelliMirror technologies, including offline files, roaming user profiles, and folder redirection.